Hi, it's Mr. Anderson, and right now I'm actually playing Angry Birds. Angry Birds is a video game where you get to launch Angry Birds at these pig-type characters. I like it for two reasons. Number one, it's addictive, but number two, it deals with physics, and a lot of my favorite games deal with physics. So let's go to level 2. And so what I'm going to talk about today are vectors and scalars. And vectors and scalars are ways that we measure quantities in physics. And Angry Birds would be a really boring game if I just used scalars. Because if I just used scalars, I would input the speed of the bird, and then I would just let it go. And it'd be boring because I wouldn't be able to vary the direction. And so in Angry Birds, I can vary the direction, and I can try to skip this off of. I can try to skip it off and kill a number of these pigs at once. Now, I could play this for the whole 10 minutes, but that would probably be a waste of time. And so what I want to do is talk about scalars and vector quantities. Scalar and vector quantities,
what's going on up there? Don't tell me your assholes are all over. I don't getting it coming from. You are happy and there's I.
We have quantities.
We find blood water. Do not your everyone into from the kids.
But they come in two different types, and those are scalars.
One here, and there's I. There's the superhero water. There's the
scalar quantity is going to be a quantity where we just measure the magnitude. And so an example of a scalar quantity would be speed. So when you measure the speed of something, you say how fast does your car go, you might say that my car goes
you have a revolver. What you do to ask me?
Or if you're a physics teacher, you might say that my bike goes, I don't know,
I can't. It's not a revolver.
And so this is going to be speed. And the reason it's a scalar quantity is it simply gives me a magnitude. How fast, how far, how big, how quick. All those things are scalar quantities. What's missing from the scalar quantity is direction. And so vector quantities are going to tell you not only the magnitude, but they're also going to tell you what direction that magnitude is.
There is a primal
example of a vector quantity would be velocity. And so in science, it's really important that we make this distinction between speed and velocity. Speed is just how fast something is going, but velocity is also going to contain the direction.
Really?
In other words, I could say
isn't it right?
9.08 meters per second west. Or I could say this pen is being thrown with an initial velocity of 2.8 meters per second.
You're a backup. Yes, I know.
And so once we have direction to a quantity, now we have a vector. Now you might think to yourself, that's kind of neat. Why do we care what direction that we're flowing in? And I have a demonstration that will kind of show you the importance of that. But a good example would be acceleration. And so what is acceleration? Acceleration is simply change in velocity. And so acceleration is going to be the change in velocity over time. And so I could ask you a question like this. Let's say a car is driving down a road and it's going 23 meters per second. And it stays at 23 meters per second. Is it accelerating? And you would say, no, of course it's not. Let's say it goes around a corner, and during movement around the corner, it stays at 23 miles per second.
I'm here, Dad.
Well, what would happen to the scalar quantity of speed around a
corner? It would still be
23 meters per second. And so if you're using scalar quantities, we have to say
this
that it's
is
not
getting
international.
They never develop
velocity is
school
vector.
arrows.
If you're going 23 miles an hour and you go around a corner, are you accelerating? Yeah, because you're not changing the magnitude of your speed, but you're clearly changing the direction. And so a change in velocity is going to be acceleration. And so you are accelerating.
Wrong guy.
And so that'd be an example of why in physics, I'm not trying to be nitpicky, I'm just saying that you have to understand the difference between a scalar quantity, which is just magnitude, and a vector, which is magnitude.
What is it to do with
there's a review at the end of this video,
but not sure it's beautiful.
Go through a bunch of these
sure
until
it's beautiful.
Oh
yeah, that's right. That's it. You're getting it. Never know. Maybe you're after all. Oh my God! Look at here.
Is a 1,000.
Luckily, you did here alone.
Or 1 kilogram weight. And it's suspended from a scale. And I don't know if
a photo? I don't have to
The
use
scale measures the number
There's
of
so many.
grams.
How can I choose?
And so if this is
No,
1,000
hang on,
grams,
kid.
and this measures the number of grams, and it's scaled right, it should say, and it does, about 1,000 grams.
There's so many.
Is
How can I
the
choose?
weight of this. Now,
Now hang
a
on,
question I
kid.
can ask you is this. Let's say I bring another
There's some
scale.
flowers here.
And so I'm going to attach another scale to it.
Honey,
And so if we had
the
one
history
mass
has me
that had a
here.
mass of 1,000 grams,
I don't like
and now I have two scales that are bearing the
What kind of
weight.
still
And I
work?
lift them directly up. What should each of the scales read?
Birds in here?
And if you're thinking, well, it's 1,000 grams, so each one should read 500 grams. The right answer is, yeah. Each of the scales weigh right at about 500 grams.
Chill out.
And so that should make
Right,
sense.
let's see what
In
we're
other
getting
words,
here.
500 plus 500 is 1,000, so we have the force down of the weight, force of tension is holding these in position. And so we should be good to go. The problem becomes when I start to change the angle. And so what I'm going to do, and I'm sure this will go on the screen, is I'm going to start to hold these at a different angle. And so what if I look right here, I now find that it's at 600.
There's an evolution.
And so this one is at 600 as well. And so as I increase the angle like this, we'll find that increase as well. And so when I get it to an angle like this, I have 1,000 gram weight, and it's being supported by two scales now that are reading 1,000. And it's going to vary as I come back down. And if you do any weightlifting, you understand
what the hell is going on? Help me, asshole!
The question becomes, how do we do math? The problem with this then is that the numbers don't add up. And so if I've got a 500 gram weight, excuse me, 1,000 gram weight being supported by two scales, it made sense that it was weighing 500 each.
This
But
means
now we all of a sudden have
this is
1,000
not
gram
good,
weight
guys.
being supported by two scales that are
What
each
the?
weighing 1,000.
No,
This doesn't make sense, but the math doesn't make sense.
There is.
And the reason why
Hey,
is you're trying to solve the problem from
here.
a scale.
No.
Because it's going to change. It's going to change
Me
depending on the
here.
angle that
It's
we're
enough here, please.
So to understand this in a vector,
Yes, I know.
you
Isn't
went
it
way
great?
into detail, so I just kind of want
You heard old enough.
What we had was a weight, so let's say
Oh my
weight
goodness!
like this,
Look
and
at
so
her.
it's 1,000
That's enough, kid.
gram weight. And then we have two scales, and each of those
Well,
scales are
we
pulling
have enough.
500 grams.
I don't hear. Don't.
And so if you
nervous.
add the
You don't have
vectors
to
up,
be
so this is
no
one
worry.
vector
You
and
don't
this
have
is
to be
another
alone.
vector, so each of these are 500
No
grams, so I make
worry.
them 500
Oh
in
no!
weight. Then we balance out. In other words, you have the balancing of this weight
Only
with
one
these two
here?
weights. That
That's
are on top
enough,
of it.
Maury. Next
Now,
time.
if we go to the
Are you?
vector problem, in the vector
You
problem,
told my loud.
again, we had 1,000
No.
gram weight. So
I
1,000
sing
grams
alone
in
here.
weight.
That's enough, Maury.
And then we
No,
had
you
a force
want
in
me
this
here.
direction of
Maury?
1,000,
No.
and a force in that
I'm
direction.
tired. Sorry, I'm late. I don't have to.
Force down.
Don't worry, Herd. Don't worry, Maury. Next time,
We had
we'll
a
have
force of
the
1,000 in
tweezer
this
first.
direction and a force of 1,000 in that direction.
What?
And so if you
What's
start to
wrong
look
with
at it like a
Stop
vector
it.
quantity,
That's enough.
imagine this.
Okay,
that
okay,
you've got a
that's
weight
enough.
right here, but you have to have
You want
two
to pass me
people
along
pulling
here.
on it. And so it's like
Don't
this
be
tug
nervous
of
around
war
here.
where it's not just in
No,
one
I don't
direction,
get
but it's
it.
actually in two.
Look
And
at
so you can start to
you.
see how these
Wow.
forces are going to balance
They're
out.
so
But only if we
nice.
look at it from
The
vector
results are
perspective.
disastrous.
Let
But
me show you what
disaster
that would actually look like. So if we put these tails up,
Oh my god.
this would be
For real
that
here.
force down of 1,000 grams. This would be the force of the
At
weight.
last.
But we
my
also
God,
had a force
it's
in
amazing.
this direction,
What
so I'm
kind of
doing the
room
same
like
rule
this?
where I'm lining up my vector from the tail to the
That's
tip and
nothing
the
to
tail
you.
to
That's
the
not
tip.
good at.
And so that diagram that I had on the last slide, I'm actually
That's
moving this
nothing
one
here.
force,
That's
and
not
you
good
can
at.
see that they all
Oh my
sum
God.
up to 0. And so the reason I like to
Once
start talking
more.
about vectors and
Everyone.
scalars with this
Ooh.
problem is that you can
No.
never solve the problem.
I have
if
to
you
go
don't
work.
at it from a scalar perspective.
No more
We're going to do some really
attackers.
cool problems. Let's say I'm
There's a
sliding
grove.
blocks across the floor.
My grove here? No.
But how often do you slide
don't
a box across
have
the
me.
floor and actually pull it
You're
straight
beautiful.
across like that?
You
If
have
you're like
not
me, you're pulling a
me.
sled or something. You're normally
You're
pulling it
beautiful.
at an angle. And once we start pulling it at an
Yeah.
angle, it becomes a totally
This
different
is
force. And we can't
quite
solve problems in a
fidgety.
scalar way. We have to go
Well,
from a vector perspective. And so that's the importance of vectors. Now, it's
Oh
a
my God.
huge thing.
No,
So
that's
there are
nothing
lots
here.
of things that we can
Hang
measure
on,
with
this is
physics. And so
I
what I'm
got
going to try to
one
do,
with one
if I
more.
get this right,
No,
is go through and circle all
don't
the scalar
here. true? No, that's not true.
So if you're watching
no,
this video, a good thing to do
happen.
would be to pause it right now.
I know.
And then you
It's
go through
right
and
there.
circle the ones that you think.
You can't believe it here alone. I think
Scalar quantities, remember, simply going to be your magnitude.
No,
So the question I always ask myself
I
when
know.
I'm doing this
It's
is,
the right. Oh dear, Isabella.
so length
All
is
right.
simply the length of the
I'm
side
Isabella.
of something. It's
You're
not
having
always
a
the scale
I don't
perspective.
really
This is kind of philosophical. Does time have a direction? I would say. Acceleration, we already talked about that. That's changing velocity. What about density? The density of something.
The rainbow
That definitely is a scalar.
Of course, Twilight.
Like
You're
I say,
the
the
one
density
here.
is 12.
A rainbow on it. Come on, rainbow here. I don't think here.
Or some
I'm
other
not sure it's
scalar quantity.
beautiful.
Temperature would be a scalar
We
quantity.
find
It's just how fast the molecules are moving.
You don't be alone here,
But it's not
alone.
in one certain direction.
I'm not getting
Pressure
here.
would be another one
Be
that's
right
scalar.
back.
It's not directional. It's not in one direction
Right.
pressure is.
There's
Remember,
not
pressure, air
much
pressure is the
power
one that I
here.
always think of is going to be in all
my
directions,
God.
so we wouldn't say that.
Is that right?
Let's see, mass. The mass of something is going to be a scalar quantity as well. So
If I
it doesn't change. Now weight, and we'll talk more about that later in the video.
I know. It's right here. Or was it? Looks like in here. I know. I'm afraid,
So,
Lori. I'm afraid
displacement
not
is
all
how
of
far you
you.
move from a
You must
location,
be a
and that's in a
hassle up.
direction. So we call that a
My
vector
goodness,
quantity.
there's a blue and a red. We find him
Force is going to be a vector.
blue
and we'll do
and
these force
red.
diagrams, which
Yes.
are drag
You
is
find
something
happens.
slowing
Coming
you
out.
down. So if your car, it's what's slowing you down.
Come on, get him there.
Your movement, so the direction
What
is
the hell is going on?
momentum is a product of
find him
velocity.
slowing once
So an object
more.
in lift, we get from like a airplane wing.
This is getting
That would be
conditional.
a vector quantity.
Never the loop.
And so these are all vector
Rory,
quantities, the
wearing
ones that
that.
I circled in red, but there
But
are way
where
more.
is she here now, here?
And
Maybe
scalar quantities,
this is
remember,
not.
it's simply just
This is
magnitude.
an emergency.
How big it
This is actually.
And so
This
as we go
is
through physics, we
not
think to
okay,
yourself,
kid.
is this a scalar
Next,
quantity?
you're right. Hit it.
Vector.
Not
It's
okay.
vector. My
We
problem
find
is a
him
little
below.
bit,
I don't
harder,
see here.
but like Angry
What?
Birds,
My here.
fun when you go to the
Healthy disaster
So I
under
hope that's helpful,
Fiona
and
Vector.
have a great day.